After the events of Broly Black, everyone continued on with their training, and even sparred with Gohan's new form, which did make him up there as one of the strongest. Beerus and Whis called for Goku, as Zeno wanted him to face 3 opponents from another universe, that he quickly needed to create a small trio group of his own. Goku excitedly leaves to go find who his 2 teammates will be, and he instantly knew who to ask. First, he went to Broly, and Broly agreed that he would go with Goku, as they fly off to go look for Vegeta to ask him, but sadly, around this time, Bulma is pregnant with Bra, and Vegeta gives the same explanation that he will pass on this battle and be there for his family. They understand and continue their search. They head over to Gohan and ask him if he would like to go. Gohan will gladly accept the offer, as he wants to try out his new form, even more as he is aiming to perfect the transformation. They head back to Beerus' planet, and they head off to meet off their opponents. They arrive to see that they're going against Universe 9 Fox Trio. The matchups will be the same, but with Broly taking Boo's original place. The first matchup will be really quick, as it will be Broly versus Lavender, and when the fight starts, it's very one-sided. Everything Lavender threw at Broly did nothing to him. This shocked everyone from Universe 9, with a small power-up from Broly turning into his wrathful form. He easily knocked out Lavender without effort, and won the first match easily. Then, we will switch to the next match, Gohan versus Basil. Now originally, this fight was tough on Gohan because Gohan completely stopped training for so many years. But this Gohan never did, and is one of the strongest in Universe 7. Gohan is smart and knows not to underestimate his opponent so quickly. As soon as the match started, Gohan powered up into his beast form, and the overwhelming power stuns everyone as they begin to show fear. Basil can barely move from the immense fear of his opponent. He would try to shoot an attack at Gohan, but Gohan easily deflects it. Gohan is disappointed and thought he was going to have an actual fight worthy of his power, but he powers down. Everyone still fears him, and with a quick swift punch, Basil is knocked away. Zeno so far is somewhat disappointed and expected a more intense battle, but he had faith that Goku will make the next battle really fun. Goku matched up against Bergamo, and their fight will begin. Bergamo, seeing how his brothers failed quickly, he powered up into his giant state quickly and tried to overpower Goku. Goku would transform into Super Saiyan Blue state and try to avoid Bergamo's attacks. Everyone thinks that Goku is the weakest of the trio, and think that Bergamo got this battle. Gohan asks Whis why Goku is holding back. Whis laughed, saying that if Goku wanted, he could impress even the other angels with the new technique he has gotten. This grew curiosity in Gohan. The fight continued on, as Goku continued to play with Bergamo, as he let Bergamo grab him. This let Bergamo grow confident and cocky, saying that he was no match for him, and began squeezing him, telling him he won't stop until he gives up. Goku would scream a few times until he stopped, and Bergamo grew a confused face as Goku began to power back into his space form and closed his eyes, focusing his energy as a bright light would flash and blind everyone to witness something great. All of the gods and angels saw and bowed down to see that Goku activated his Ultra Instinct Sign technique. Bergamo didn't understand what he saw and tried to hit Goku, but no matter what he threw at him, Goku dodged with ease, and with one kick to the stomach, Bergamo was knocked out, as Goku calmly powered down. Gohan and Broly were really impressed with how Goku got a super strong technique. As normal, Toppo would try to start a fight with Goku and called him a villain, but Broly would come up to Goku's defense. And then Toppo would sense something in Broly that is similar to himself, as he then realizes that Universe 7 has fighters in the realm of gods. He challenges Broly into a fight. Zeno would allow this as he wants to see more fights. Broly can sense Toppo's true power, so he wouldn't hold back. He transforms into his legendary Super Saiyan state and fights against Toppo. Now Toppo wasn't expecting his strength and is being pushed back. Toppo begins to put more effort into the fight to match up with Broly, but Toppo senses that Broly's power keeps rising without stopping, as this grows worriness in his eyes. The battle begins to get too intense as the Grand Priest forces the battle to stop and then announces that the Tournament of Power and how each universe must make a team of 10 for the tournament. This tournament will be against every universe, and those who loses will get erased. Everyone is shocked with the stakes, but understands what they must do. Everyone heads back to Earth and begins recruiting. Gohan would be the team leader and instantly recruit Goku, Broly, and Vegeta, as they would continue to look for other members. Now, they definitely have enough fighters, but they want the strongest, as this battle determines the fate of their universe. They would recruit Piccolo, and with Goten and Trunks, they would have Bulma contact Jaco to get Raditz and Turles back to Earth to recruit them, and then they needed one more person. All the humans were down to join, but there was only one space left, but Yamcha chimes in, saying that he wants to be the one to go, as he was the other one who stopped the Buu threat, as he laughs. The other two get annoyed, but can't argue with it, plus currently Yamcha is the strongest one out of the trio, and so we have the full team. Gohan, Goku, Vegeta, Broly, Piccolo, Raditz, Turles, Trunks, Goten, and Yamcha. Since they took less time to recruit the team, they would have more time to train. Whis would use his orb to put Broly, Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus to train longer. Gohan and Piccolo would train the young Saiyans in the hyperbolic time chamber, and Yamcha would train with Raditz and Turles. With the first group, they work on perfecting their forms. Vegeta with Super Saiyan Blue evolution, Broly working on getting Ultra Ego, and Goku trying to perfect Ultra Instinct. Gohan and Piccolo work on making the young Saiyans perfect their God transformations, and even have fusion ready just in case. Yamcha works on staying on his mystic form by trying to combine Kaioken to his highest level. With Raditz and Turles, they work on trying to maintain their Super Saiyan 4 state. When the time comes, everyone emerges with full confidence that they will take the win, but Gohan warns them that every universe may team up, as they haven't all witnessed a small taste of their godlike powers. While on their way, Gohan works up on a plan of forming groups. Goku, Vegeta, and Broly will stick together and most likely attract the strongest foes in the tournament. Piccolo and Gohan will stick together and nearby the other duo of Goten and Trunks, since they are least experienced. Turles and Raditz will stick by each other as they have created a good bond and became a good duo with their first time in the Galactic Patrol. Yamcha feels left out as he is stranded alone, but Gohan explains that Yamcha can be their wildcard, as people may underestimate him, but his job will be to eliminate as many people as he can, as he focuses on the weaker foes and aids whenever someone needs it. Once they arrive, they can all feel the pressure that the other universes are eyeing them down, but they don't let that break their confidence. Once the tournament begins, everyone follows the plan that Gohan made, sticking to their group and their part. Yamcha being a lone wolf and taking out most of the weak fighters, some that pose threats in canon, but since everyone is way stronger than normal, they will have an easier time. Yamcha even handles some strong opponents like Frost and even goes against Dispo. This opponent would keep Yamcha up, but he doesn't back down, as he gets excited to go against someone with insane speed like him. Goten and Trunks will be holding their own against the Universe 6 Saiyans. With their advanced training and obtaining God Ki, they both are able to deal with all three of the Saiyans with ease, as they underestimate their opponents. Kale seeing Khalifa being hurt, she awakens her legendary Super Saiyan state and begins beating on both Goten and Trunks, which pushes them to go into their God form to knock her away. Khalifa tells Kaba to hold him off for a bit, which Kaba is hesitant as he feels very outclassed, but he goes in just to buy her time. Goten and Trunks are confused as Kaba isn't strong enough to hold him off, but then a bright light appears as they look over to see Kefla. They get upset saying it's cheating, but then they decide to fuse themselves to become Gotenks to make things even. As the two fusions get ready to battle to see who is better. Now, this tournament is a lot different than normal. Most of the universes want to team up on Universe 7 as they are seen to be the most dangerous one. Since everyone is a lot stronger than in canon, they are such big threats that Jiren decides to fight early on. Any enemy that comes near him are eliminated with ease. Toppo wants to find Broly, but Jiren says he will take him on, as he's the strongest one on their team, while Vegeta and Goku will take on Toppo. Piccolo would face against the Universe 6 Namekians, and Piccolo would be worried about facing them, even when he learns that all the Namekians fuse into the last two warriors. Piccolo smirks, saying that he is able to reach further heights on his own, with unlocking a powerful form as he powers up to show them his new form, becoming Orange Piccolo once again. His fight against the Universe 6 Namekians is easy on his end, and knocks them out without any problem. On Gohan, he's saving his power, taking on many fighters with ease, until he is striked without his knowledge, and is sent flying as he sees Hit approaching him. Gohan knows about his ability because of Goku. Gohan wouldn't underestimate his powers of freezing time, so Gohan to power up into his beast form, which gets Zeno excited to see all of his powerful people from Universe 7. It even catches the attention of Jiren. Hit gets a bit worried, but continues to fight Gohan. With each time skip, Gohan is able to see any attack and manage to block it. Gohan does sense that this form is draining, and he decides to finish it off quickly before he uses too much of his energy. As he rushes Hit with a fury of attacks, Hit dodges some of them, but the ones that connect hurts him greatly until Gohan knocks him out of the arena. Back to the fusion battle, they shoot out their respective blasts that destroy a lot of the arena, but their battle is fierce. Now with Gotenks, he is playing around and not focusing, since they are greatly overpowered Kefla, and this angers Kefla, but Gotenks doesn't pay attention as Kaba attacks Gotenks whenever he's not focused. Gotenks gets annoyed and begins to attack erratically, and leaves an opening for Kefla to try to take Gotenks down. Gotenks powers up to the max and uses his Ghost Kamikaze attack, and aims it at both Kefla and Kaba, and it creates major explosions that eliminate many fighters. Kaba, Kefla, and the Namekians are eliminated, but it also eliminates themselves, Piccolo, and Yamcha by accident. But Universe 6 gets erased with some other universes. The remaining fighters are Goku, Vegeta, Broly, Raditz, Turles, Gohan, Jiren, Toppo, and Dispo. Raditz, Turles, and Gohan all try to fight Dispo, but they are struggling to keep up with his amazing speed. Goku and Vegeta are having the edge against Toppo, even in his God of Destruction form. Meanwhile, with Broly and Jiren, their fight is immense, with Broly in his legendary Super Saiyan state and Jiren at his full power. The arena is getting destroyed by their battle. For the first time, Broly faces an opponent that is stronger than his legendary Super Saiyan state. His power does keep growing, but he needs a greater boost in order to overpower Jiren. Broly begins to power up way more, and purple aura begins to form around him until the entire arena is overcome by his light, and it shows Broly with Ultra Ego. Jiren is taken aback, and Toppo is too, as this form is similar to his God of Destruction form. The fight rages on between the strongest from Universe 7 and the Universe 11. The overwhelming force from the two can be handled by the others, as Raditz, Turles, Gohan, and Dispo all get eliminated. Goku with Master Ultra Instinct and Vegeta with Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, they hurry to finish off Toppo. While the fight is hard, as they need to worry about not being thrown off by the other fight that is happening, they are able to use their joint force to use a combined blast, the Kamehameha and Gallic Gun, to knock out Toppo out of his form and the arena. Then, it was the strongest trio against Jiren. Now, Jiren was having a tough time against Broly, but with the aid of the other two Saiyans, he is having trouble. He would try to go for the two weaker Saiyans to attempt to take them out, but Broly wouldn't allow it, as he grabs Jiren into a headlock as he yells at Goku and Vegeta to shoot their strongest attack to knock them out. Goku and Vegeta listen as they charge their respective blasts and hit them with full force, completely destroying the side of the arena as both Broly and Jiren were knocked out, leaving Goku and Vegeta, the last one standing, and Universe 7 winning the tournament. Grand Priests look over to them, waiting for them to decide what their wish will be, giving them a rather serious look. They argue a bit, trying to decide what they want to wish for. But Goku gives Vegeta the idea, as he grumbles, but agrees with Goku, as Goku laughs. He looks over at the Grand Priest that he wants all the universes to be brought back, and hearing this, Grand Priest smiles and gives the wish. Everyone is brought back and at peace. The Z-Fighters celebrate their win back on Earth, and are glad that all their problems are over. Or are they?